first got into cycling when I was about 20. I had stopped playing soccer. I grew up playing, I was an avid soccer player. I wanted to be the next Mia Hamm, but it didn't quite work out. So I started going to university because I wanted to go to medical school, and I just started to miss athletics and miss kind of competitive sports, really. And I had a friend at the time that was a cyclist, so he got me on a bike, and I raced like 2 weeks after getting my first bike and got creamed, but I fell in love with it pretty quick, and yeah, here I am now, almost 10 years later. Jeez. You get on a bike and you can go miles and miles in one day, and you get to see so many beautiful things. And I always really loved endurance sports, and cycling's the ultimate endurance sport, really. And I also love that it's a team sport. I think that's something that people outside of cycling don't really see, because they don't realize how much of a team sport it is. And coming from soccer, being a teammate was always something that was really important to me. So yeah, I just loved that. The first couple of races, I grew up in Utah, so that's where I started racing, and I was just getting smashed by like 40-year-old ladies every day, I felt like. But then I met some really great people and made really great friends who are still some of my best friends. Some of the women on the first cycling team I was on. And yeah, I just remember going as hard as I could and knowing absolutely nothing and getting yelled at a lot, because that's kind of how you have to learn in cycling. It's just getting yelled at and getting put in your place, but they're all fond memories. I think probably one of the most brutal days on a bike was Strada Bianca last year, just because the weather was insane and I've never been so cold. It was also like so epic that it was kind of enjoyable. I think we all have that masochistic kind of like love of just epic stuff. So that day was like the worst day and the best day kind of all in one, because it was awful, but then you finished, and even though I was like 30th, it just still felt like a victory just getting through the day. Within the team, I'm a bit of a wild card, so certain days I'll be a worker and certain days I'll be given a chance. So I'm a little bit of everything, so all-arounder, I guess, is a good way to describe it.